You ever see these guys? The Steelers Dynasty Podcast. What morons. Bubba is funny, but that Shane guy's a simpleton. Jamie, pull that clip up. Yeah, the Steelers Dynasty one. Can you believe these dumb Steelers? Fans, watch this crap. Yeah, that's it. Look at these two. Wow. You're watching the Steelers Dynasty Podcast with Bubba and Shane. These guys are morons, really dumb, funny, but dumb.
Welcome, everybody, to a Wednesday night edition of Steelers Dynasty Podcast. I'm your host, Bubba Brewer. We'll be talking Steelers football like we always do, and we might talk about some other stuff. But before we start to talk, I got to introduce the guy who does West Virginia Mountaineer footballs Mondays and Thursdays. And he's also the co-host to Steelers Dynasty Podcast. And he also jumps on Thursday on the Triple B Experience. So he does a lot of stuff. And he's also the special field correspondent. Everybody, welcoming to the show, our guy, Shane Stodmiller. Hi, Shane.
Hey, Bubba.
How's it going? I'm
still trying to wrap my head around just this week with the Super Chat. Super win.
Yeah, Super Chat. It sounds like a movie. And I didn't know that we got one yesterday when we were on the show with Mark. The three of us were doing a show, and Mark's like, well, Bubba, I didn't think you got stuff started, but I was like, yeah, I kind of dabbled in some kind of YouTube knowledge. It's like, I don't think I'm the best, but I'll work on it. But yeah, yesterday Z gave us our first Super Chat ever of all time. We are over a year. 2024 March, we started a show, me and you, together. And we're over a year. This is the second football season that we've done this. And, due to the massive amounts of people last week, got us over 500. We're close to 520. And we do appreciate each and every one of you guys. But we wanted to give a big shout out to Z. Thank you so much for that Super Chat. Look, I don't know nothing about. I will never. I'm not a beggar. That's not my plea. But we do appreciate it. The money that would go for if we do get stuff would go for StreamYard, the Canva, and to buy Steeler Dynasty merchandise so we can give away stuff like that. So I mean, and then we're gonna work.
Let me scratch out the boats and hose fund.
Boats and hose fun. Well, look, I can't do that because I can't swim.
That's right.
And I'm married, so I can't do hose.
That just screws that up. I don't have a truck my truck can't pull anything that heavy. So,
well, how about like instead of hose, how about hoagies? Hoagies would be good. Yeah. I haven't had a hoagie.
And girls in short sleeves shirts.
Yeah, I haven't had a hoagie. Oh, Jesus, God Almighty! Oh, Gene! Oh, God bless you.
Oh, Gene's gonna have to get a lap dance.
Well, Gene's gonna have a real American beer Sunday. I got a 12-pack.
They sell that still?
I got it from Florida. One of my coworkers got it from Orlando. And I gave my coworker 2 beers, 1 to drink and 1 to have. So the road soda comes Sunday when we go into the home opener. We're going to have a real American beer, brother, for a real American football match. So, and I guess it doesn't taste bad. So that'll be the road soda.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Holy heck. God. Oh, my God.
Hey, Aaron.
Steelers 412. Oh, my God. God bless you. Oh my God! Thank you so much.
You're saying it's going to be 27-20. So let's just get that out of the way.
Let's keep that up on the screen too.
Yeah, let's get that. Leave that up on the screen. So what's your score, Bubba? So we can
okay. I'm going to say probably 13. The Seattle Seahawks score 13, and I believe we score. I'm going to say 31 points.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking 31,
really?
I was thinking 31-16.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into that because Steelers 412, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God, Patricia, your hat is getting it's mailed out. So
It's mailed out, and I have
said something about Pitt.
I have my list here. I have George. I gotta send George on Pepper, George T, and Patricia on my list.
Okay. Well,
So
still said something about is that a Pitt thing? Is that say hell to Pitt?
I don't know what it says.
It was still a Pitt fan.
That's
so,
fine.
Still, thanks for coming on, buddy. Thanks, Devil. So, like I said, with Gene, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. But I was watching Cam Hayward's podcast. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Cam Hayward actually said that he played like shit. Okay, and they asked him if his co-host asked him, "Do you think in the home opener that the defense should come out and get introduced?" He said, "Hell no." He said, "We played like shit." He said, "The offense." And so hopefully he realizes that he played bad. So look, there can only go up from here. And I got to see him wrapping up. He said that they were missing the gaps. They were missing the gaps, and stuff like that. So I don't know. And you're right. Back-to-back revenge games. DK Metcalf is going to be fucking seeking and destroying on Witherspoon and
DK looks like that kid in like the middle school league where you have to be 120 pounds under, and he just weighs in at 120 pounds and he goes eats like 10 cheeseburgers. He just looks like a grown-ass man running with little boys.
Well, when A-Rod throws him that little slant pass right there, and he just goes and he just bounces off like the secondary bounces off of him like Superman's with bullets.
Yeah.
Because Metcalf, I believe Metcalf will be getting his first touchdown as a Steeler. I said 2. I predicted 2 yesterday, and I'm still going to go with that. I just well, I know I'm struggling feeding my family. I ate soup today. I did. I ate some soup. I wanted to go work out, but things just happened this afternoon that just made me, it didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. So, okay. Your key come Sunday, because you're going to be doing the live watch party by yourself.
Yeah.
And, God bless you. What do you think is going to be the 3 keys come Sunday for the Steelers to beat the Seattle Seahawks, as I get some of these questions here after you're done?
Well, I continue to use that middle of the field. That's something that we haven't seen in years, and we've been saying it's open. Let's use it. Arthur Smith likes to use those tight ends, and let's just keep feeding those big monsters that they have. Continue with Jonnu Smith with that. Was that a slant, a dig? I don't know. Oh no, that was Skronik with that slant. But that jet sweep or whatever the hell you call it, where he goes out wide there and comes along,
right.
Little shovel pass. Ooh, I like that.
Well,
what's more of that?
Well, and also they had Cam had Calvin Austin, okay, and Calvin Austin was actually talking about the Jets game, okay, and he didn't want to throw any shade on the quarterbacks that he had in Pittsburgh, okay, but he just said that first off, A-Rod was not duressed, wasn't stressed, seemed to know and could pick apart what was going on in New York. He commanded. There wasn't any talking in the huddle. So I guess prior to Aaron Rodgers getting to become a Steeler, in that huddle was a lot of chatter and a lot of this and this and this. No. A-Rod made sure everybody knew what they were doing, and he didn't have to say anything at all.
You know what's really funny? Bubba, you mentioned that. I just watched before the show. My son had the Steelers game on because it was on live.
Okay. Oh, okay.
When Boz kicked that first field goal, when he kicked in the first field goal, the 60-yard field goal, the reaction usually even keel, Ron. They ask him questions, trying to get a rise, pretty even keel. He was really jazzed up. Like, he was really excited. Like, and he's played a lot of football, won a lot of games. And surprised that Boz kicked that. I mean, that really showed that he has a vested interest. I know he's the quarterback of the club, okay? But you could tell he really enjoys what he's doing. He's having some fun there. And it's just not business. It's just not he's there for a check. He's there because he wants to be there. And it just was nice to see that. You know, he admitted that. It just came from his aura, you know? Like, he's a real one of those vibe type guys, and those are the vibes I got from him.
That's because he's going out on a retreat and, you know, smoking some stuff, and he just, you know, is getting one with himself. But the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week is Boz. Boz is the special teams with the 2 field goals, a 60 and a 50-some yarder, and he had 4 extra points. So, you know, Boz is just already, first week, has already started his trend like he's been doing for the last 3 years, really. I mean, because I've been picking the Boz to be MVP every game, you know, since I've been doing these podcasts when it was like by myself talking Steeler talk. You know what I mean? I would pick the Boz all the time. You know what I mean? But Devil says that Warren he's going to spread the love. He's going to have Warren with 2 TDs and Wilson. See, Wilson only had 10 snaps. What do you think about that, Shane?
I don't know. I just saw a super chat, and I can't think about anything else because Mark just freaking laid down the big.
Oh, what the fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm gonna be waiting at the airport in April because I just drove past this week. I have to do a lot of driving this week, and I keep driving past where we're hoping to hold the draft party.
Oh my god!
So guys, the draft party's coming. April's right around the corner.
Yeah, and we're gonna I got a big sound system. I got speakers, microphones. You know, we'll be able to, you know, listen to the Steelers polka while we're doing a podcast. We can actually pump it out to the crowd. Oh my God, Mark. Jesus God. You're going to Ireland, brother. Like, you're going to Ireland in 3 weeks. Like, oh my God. Wow. God bless you. You didn't have to. Yeah, you didn't have to do that, brother. That was holy shit.
Well, what were you asking me before you?
I don't. About Roman Wilson. Mark got me all discombobulated.
I really want to see Roman Wilson, you know, get a couple catches. I want to see him start to get some legs under him. Roman Wilson. I want to also see Kelvin Austin, you know, keep catching fire. Like I said, there's enough love for Aaron to give everybody the ball. I mean, it's just there's no.
Yeah, but how much last game in New York? There was three guys that I said last night that didn't get it. And if you didn't catch that show, you need to on Tuesday nights with Steelers Nation Australia and Steelers Dynasty Podcast at 8:00. I said there was no Donnell Washington did not get a catch. Roman Wilson did not get a catch, and Scotty Miller didn't get a catch. So I mean, there's 3 more people that could get something off of Aaron Rodgers, and I think Aaron Rodgers is going to just be throwing like, you get a catch, you get a catch, you get a catch.
Oprah's favorite things around the holidays.
Well, wait, I had a question here for you. Do you think Tomlin will let him do a 70-yarder ever?
No.
I don't see that happening.
There's no reason.
Andre, you got
different, Andre. That's a great question.
Yes.
Maybe a 63, 64 pushing it, but the chances of doing a 70 because it's just
70 in Heinz Field is very, very hard.
No, that's like
the weather comes off the 3 rivers where the wind blows.
It's like pulling a 10 at a bar after 1 a.m. It just ain't happening.
I don't think
odds go down.
No, I was just thinking if that ever happened to me, and I don't know. Maybe a 7 or an 8. I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I like soup though.
I do like soup. I like a good clam
Thank
chowder.
I love you, brother. Thank you.
I made a stew yesterday.
Burns. Burns.
Hey, so you guys like Burns? You want to see Burns and the hot dog get in a debate?
Oh, that would be awesome. That's a poll topic question right there.
That might be a members only.
That would be a members only thing. Yeah, because we have to think about other stuff. So
that's not a kids show there.
That is definitely not a kids show there.
What do you think, Chad? If you haven't seen the hot dog or Burns, they're not very happy with each other. Probably.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, got to make bets, but still has a question here.
Well, hey, wait a second. I saw another super chat.
Okay. Let me know. We'll get back to you here in a second.
It's in red. Go ahead and click on it. He says Steelers win. It's Z. Steelers win 38-17.
I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack live on camera here.
And Z, you need to put your address or email Bubba. So got to send you out something.
Yeah. Oh, Z. God, Jesus.
Get on the list here.
God bless you. I'm fucking holy heck.
Hey,
I can't
guys,
believe this.
Cry.
You're gonna make me look. I've been doing podcasts since 2018, and then like all of a sudden these.
Yeah.
Look, Jesus God Almighty.
That's a yinsgasm. That's a yinsgasm.
Oh my God, you guys are just wow.
Yinsgasm.
I lost I lost my train of thought.
We're talking about.
I'm trying to talk Steelers football. Hi, Afton, and I get back to Steele's question here. I'll get back to it. Steele's question was about how serious do you think the Tyreek Hill trade talks are?
Okay. As a podcaster, I want him.
Really? Oh, because you like controversy.
Well, he's a character. He's athletic. He's
But I don't want his 8 wives.
And he's a hot mess. So he's like AB light, man.
Yeah. But also too, speed kills. So, but what would you think that if the Steelers could trade for him, what would they give?
Ooh, that's just it. You're not going to get him for.
You're not going to get him for Dollar General prices. Because Kansas City might take him, but Kansas City, their receiver's going to come back from suspension.
Are we good? Are you finally satisfied with the situation? Bubba's this number 2 guy. We got to have a number 2.
I see other people in a number 2 committee now. You know what I mean? Like Calvin Austin gets 3 or 4. If Roman Wilson gets in and gets 3, like you got 2 receivers right there that got 7. If they get like 80 some yards, I could see a number 2 by committee. But also too, Freiermuth and Smith. You know what I mean? There's 4 receivers right there. You don't have to.
How do you game plan against that, Bubba? It's like you've been brainwashed by Roadhouse and have the double deuce on the brain. You want that number 2.
I do because I want more weapons for Aaron Rodgers to play with. Because also too, if the tackles can't block because Broderick Jones is getting just worse. Like I thought going to his natural position, he would be a little better. Okay, but that's not the case. So these tackles need to keep Aaron Rodgers upright. He had 3 sacks against him Sunday. He cannot, and I don't think the Seattle defensive line is as strong as the Jets defensive line. I think the secondary overall might be a little better with they don't have Gardner, but they have Witherspoon, who's an ex-Steeler, but also too, Metcalf's going to know because he played against those guys. And that's why I'm saying 2 touchdowns, and that'll be Metcalf's coming out party.
Party. How do you miss that guy? There has to be a big fucking cake for that guy to jump out of.
Well, oh my God.
I saw that. Yeah.
Jeez. God bless you. God bless you, Steelers Nation of Australia. God bless you, mate. I can go down and get a burger.
Mark makes me feel bad because I did that thing about Bluey yesterday.
Oh, God, that's crazy. Thank you, Mark. Oh, my God.
Gene says Calvin Austin is money. Calvin Austin is the number 2 as far
Randy
as
says no hill, no
Randy's
way.
not down with
Gene, Gene, he's money, Gene. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. God. I got nothing.
Nah, Bubba's gonna have to. Bubba's not gonna have to be dancing on the pole on Sunday.
Well, speaking of Sunday, real quick, me and Gene, we're gonna go early. I talked to. Well, we're gonna party at the Terrible Tailgate. Willie Parker, Marquise Pouncey will be in the house. We're gonna be drinking beer with those guys. I'm telling you, because the party starts, I think at 7 or 8:30, 8 o'clock, and it ends at 11:45. Thank you, Gene. Oh my God. Yeah, he is. He was the former Steeler.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Joey. We're getting close to 600. I mean,
it's crazy.
And God bless you for your service. He's overseas. God bless him. Yeah. It's he's that's my boss's kid.
Hey, we can ship stuff to an APO.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, if he wins something, I could just give it to his mom.
No, just ship it to the APO. You ship it overseas.
What's that?
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, we did sign Pierre. And he's going to be good on special teams because realistically, I had some injuries that we got to go over. And they're Deshaun Elliott is out.
Yep, we know that.
Okay, and Joey Porter did not practice today. So, and let's see, 3 players are ruled, and Harmon is also out.
Anybody pulled from the practice squad?
No, well, they signed Peppers yesterday, which I did. Jabril Peppers, which I did that.
Pepper. Okay.
Yes, not Pepper.
Not Pepper.
Peppers.
Okay.
Yes, and he probably will knock somebody out. Oh, thanks, Garth. Thank you so much. And Herbig is still not 100%. But Joey Porter is looking right now like he might not. But the depth that we have right now, I think, is very good. Do you think the depth that we have in secondary is good?
Do you like the depth of the defense or the depth of the offense right now for receivers? Versus
I like the depth in the secondary over the depth of the receivers. Because there's really not that much depth in receivers.
No.
Because once you go down from Calvin's number 2 and Roman, well, Ben Skronik would be like number 3, as of right now, due to the fact that Roman Wilson didn't get a catch. So, and Pepper doesn't like Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know. I don't know what's up with that.
Well, that's because maybe it's because of his personal, personal situation. But she will like him if he throws another 4 touchdowns.
Me too.
And he could.
Is Gene have him on Gene? You have him on your fantasy?
Gene didn't play him last week, and Gene will play him this week. I have him in my other league, and I'm going to play him.
Yeah, I'd play him.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a song right there. The depths of the Bengals winning history for Super Bowl. Not winning. And I bet you I needed to watch Mark on the Round Tree giving those guys the business. I didn't watch it due to the fact that some other stuff come up, but I will watch it tomorrow. And they have 0 rings. And by the time I go to the great pasture, they'll probably still be 0. It was loud today, he says. Oh my God, bring back Beanie, Gene says. There you go, Shane. On a super chat.
Yeah,
super chat.
West Virginia could use the Beanie. Have him come back to the Mountaineers.
We need to think of something every time we do a super chat. What can we do? Like the sound effects from the Planet of the Apes when they're going through the cornfields. Yeah. Something. I'll think of something. I didn't think this was going to be that. I did not think that we were going to have all this craziness tonight.
We just discovered the sound effect.
Oh my! God. Oh
weeks
my
ago.
God. Oh my God. Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you so much, Tom.
We're trying to keep up good work, but you guys are just interrupting us with your genuine
Generosity. We're trying to talk Steelers football here. We're trying. I mean, I'm going to the first home opener, Shane, since 2009 when I was a season ticket holder.
That's crazy.
I'm
happy.
Well, look, I'm going to be seeing Aaron Rodgers and Metcalf in Steeler uniforms. And it's going to be the electricity down there is going to be great. Seattle Seahawks to me. Oh my God. Super chat. Steeler Nation Australia.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys, Jesus, God almighty. God bless you.
Now I want to ask you something. What do you eat? What do you eat before? Do you not like when I go tailgate? I eat light. I just drink a lot of water.
I drink.
Thanks, Daredevil.
Thank you, Marcus.
Daredevil with love. Thank you,
oh my God, Devil! Oh my God! Holy shit!
Yeah.
God bless you guys. Wow.
Well, back to what do you do?
It's very humbling.
It is. I'm trying to keep
very humbling.
From tearing up.
Oh my God. Bring back Snell, Devil. Oh,
Snell. Oh, but yeah.
No, not Benny Snell.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my God. God bless you guys. God bless you, Mark. I'm trying to talk Steelers football. I really am. You're talking about food. I don't care. I don't care about eating tailgate party stuff because I just want to drink.
Yeah. You don't partake in any random tailgate food because that can ruin the tailgate.
That could ruin that could ruin. Amount of money. Oh, God bless you. I'm gonna. I'm just not gonna. Well, thank you, Dawn.
That's fine, Dawn. We love it.
Yeah, you do need money for Ireland, and we're gonna have to do the same thing for you.
Well, he's gonna get there, not have money to get home, and then
right. Yeah, and then we'll have to set up a big.
You don't want to be stuck in the UK with all that stuff going on over there.
Well, no, I just might have a little bit of something. It all depends on what they're having. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be honest with you. I usually don't drink when I'm watching a game.
Okay.
I get too. I don't know. It's
like you don't buy beer in the state. I don't drink in the state.
I have before, but I just want to watch the game. Like I'll party before
the game. I'll have a couple. I have a couple in the parking lot. And I don't drink. Usually it might be one beer, but usually it's a mixed.
I'm 54 years old. I can't hang like I'm 23.
Heck, up until a couple of years ago, I'd play dizzy bat. You know what dizzy bat is?
Yeah, that's you put your nose on a bat and you spin around.
And then you do a shot.
I can't do that.
You do a shot, and then you put your head on the bat and you spin around. And then you
I'd go through somebody's table. There'd be wings flying everywhere. I'd be ended up in the back of somebody's RV. It'd be bad. So, I mean, I'll just, thank you. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There's liquor. Oh, okay. Liquor. I mean, I just like to watch the game.
Me too.
So I'm just, I hear I've been trying to find, Joey's going to Ireland.
Maybe
they're
Joey,
expensive.
Hostel or Joey, contact the USO and see if there's any any places you could stay, like military. Like, is there any military bases in Dublin?
I don't know. You would know. You're the military guy. Yeah. Hey, Joey, meet up with Mark. Mark will be there. And Joey, there's going to be the terrible tailgate party from Kevin Adams, who used to work with me and Mike and your mom. His son has a big, huge tailgate party, and it will be over in Ireland. And it'll be huge. Yes. I was a season ticket holder in 95. My grandfather was a season ticket holder in 1971. My grandfather, Virgilio, went to 4 Super Bowls. Oh, and he's staying with 4 girls in a hospital. Ooh, okay.
That
Make sure
sounds
you,
like
make sure you put your phone down. Make sure you put your phone down.
4 girls in the hospital.
Well, let's get back. Yeah. Okay. So I know we started my, I'll give you my 3 takes on Sunday's, the key to Sunday's victory, because I'll be there live. I'll try to give you some live stuff, me and Gene, wherever we're at, as long as my phone doesn't die out. I'm going to say the first thing they need to do is wrap up. Wherever they're on defense, wherever, the first initial contact would be wrapping up. Not wrapping up like a condom and some kind of escapade.
Wrap up
not an encounter. Wrap up the first contact, wrap up, because that was the problem Sunday. They wasn't the first initial contact, they wasn't wrapping up, and then they would go Hall would go for another 12 yards. And you can't do that. That is the first and foremost. I believe Cam, when he said in his podcast today, because I did watch his whole podcast, he said he played like shit, and I can't see him playing 2 games in a row like shit. I can't see that. So they'll stop the run. It didn't overly produce against the 49ers. The Seattle Seahawks are not going to overly produce against us in the run. They got Chardonnay, the backup. That's I don't know, Chardonnay, and then Walker. I don't think those guys are physically capable, and that line is capable of like the Jets were. The Jets are a better team running the ball than Seattle. And he said he'll definitely
I think they're more stout up front. Absolutely. Better run defense, better pass blocking defense, better passing offense. Like the O-line's better. Well, I'm having a hard time talking since it's.
That's okay. Well, I know this super chat stuff is just.
But no, seriously, like the Jets are just better up front with the big fellows.
I think we didn't give the Jets their due because look, they are the Jets that still suck, but they play better. They're a lot better than I think they're better than Seattle. I don't think Seattle, because they have to travel across the United States, and traveling 4,000 miles takes its toll. Okay. And Sam Donald didn't do enough for me. They had that Smith receiver. He had 120 some yards receiving. Okay. Sam Donald, the best game I've ever seen Sam. I don't know, 412. Gene's got it. It's like 102 or something. But God bless. Thank you so much.
So much.
Yeah, and Mark is right. Thank you so much, 412. It is Seattle is the weaker team. I just think Sam Donald is not, and I'm glad we didn't get him as a quarterback.
Bubba, like 412 said, where are you going to be sitting?
I'll be sitting right in the owl, because I'll have to look. By the time I look, Gene will probably put it up on the screen.
Well, here,
it's like 109. He said it's by the liquor thing. 109.
It's in the corner. It's lower level in the corner. I think the Jumbotron's up in the back behind them.
Well, my old seats were in section 509, seat 3, double D or double C. I was 9 rows from the top.
Giving measurements to some stripper. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not giving you measurements of a stripper. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, if they're double Ds, I guess it's a pretty good.
Not down at the Beehive, that's for sure.
No, the Beehive is no longer there, ladies and gentlemen, on 22. It is now, I think it's a carpet dealer.
It was all hardwood before.
Yeah, I put some carpet in.
Oh shit! Guys, we're the worst podcasters in the world.
We're not your typical. I'm still looking. Where? Jesus Christ!
It's a site called View from Your Seat.
Okay, here it is. My Steeler ticket. I got to access fucking. It's like 109. View and save tickets. 109. 109.
I'm doing it right now, kids. You just have to.
Well, thank you, 412. It's like East Coast versus West Coast. Where the hell's my? La 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 la. 109. Yeah, same. Yeah, I
109.
Section. It's section 106.
Got it right here.
106.
This is what the queue looks like, kids. You ready?
Row,
I'm putting it up,
D.
Bubba. Here it is.
Okay.
Sharing my screen.
Seat. I actually got seat 1 because we're switching, but
okay, here it is. Right here.
I can't see. Holy where? Right there?
That's it.
Okay, those are good seats.
That's the view.
We're on the visitor side, he said.
Yep.
Visitor side.
There you go.
No, I don't arm wrestle. I'm not very good. Yeah, Mark was there last year, and I'm going to talk to the guy who has the big giant necklace. We're 4 rows back. Oh man. Yeah,
Right
I'm going to be into the game. I'm going to be trying to videotape stuff too. That'll be good. Especially Renegade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Dad. Chat, do you guys watch your Pittsburgh Dad do his thing? He talked about the Renegade.
Yeah, and I seen it when he actually talked about the when he actually at the end he talked about the Baltimore Ravens at Buffalo.
3,
you're
2,
looking
1.
for last minute
now,
tickets.
Chat.
Ooh.
Go to SeatGeek. They're $160 for tickets. The cheapest I found.
Sean says that that'll be Tyreek Hill if we get him. Well, that was your fault, Mark. Justin, how you doing? Baltimore. Yeah, they suck, man.
Now, hey, I want to tell Mark in the chat, my son has a friend he plays video games with from Baltimore.
Really?
Now, the kid is 12 or 13.
Oh, is that the one we're bringing on the show?
He's 13. He has a
13
really
years
thick
old.
Baltimore accent.
Accent.
Yeah. And he hates the Ravens. And
We're bringing him on.
Guess who his team is? He likes the Steelers.
He probably gets stuffed in lockers or gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, he's like, so his name is going to be Baltimore Cam, the Steelers fan. That's what we're going to call him.
That's his name? Baltimore Cam, the Steelers fan.
That's what we'll call him.
What's his real name?
Cam.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
yeah, because it's hard. It's hard to get people from other teams to come on.
But he talks so funny. It's just you got to hear the kid talk, and he's just like, yeah, I like the Steelers.
Has he ever done podcasting before? Because I'm probably just the same.
He plays these video games. And how they found this kid is they're playing a video game, and they went and they killed him, and they took all his stuff. And he's like, hey, you got me, guys. And at the time, the kid was like 11 years old, and they felt bad that they killed him, and they took all his loot.
Oh, my God.
So they don't have this kid follow him around. And the past 2 years, they've been taking care of this kid. And it's Cam from Baltimore.
We have another super chat question.
Okay.
By Steelers Nation 412.
Good question.
What team do you hate most in the North?
You go first, Bubba.
Well, the team that we were talking about, I hate Baltimore severely. But the other 2 teams are probably a close tied for second or close. They're all 3 of those teams are bad. But I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens. 412. Shane, what about you?
I'm gonna quantify it. Okay, the right answer is whatever team the Steelers are playing that week in the North. But no, it is originally it was Cleveland, but when Cleveland moved, they were down there, and they moved, and they put on the purple and became the Dirty Birds. It's the Dirty Birds, but it's originally Cleveland. So it's kind of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And it's literally a raven is an animal that's really bright that eats corn out of shit.
It says Bengals. Mark says Bengals.
Barks the Bengals, but I don't hate the Bengals. I just don't like the Ravens.
No question. Mr. Wood says
the Browns. I go back and forth with the Browns, Woodsy.
And that was Josh. His name was Josh, who did the fake Tomlin press conferences. Is it Josh Prey?
I don't know.
Josh Prey. We need to get that guy on. We need to try to get him on because he does podcasts. Yeah. So, yeah, I never liked the Browns back in the 80s, man, because, I mean, they had Bernie Kosar and, you know what I mean? And
we respected the Browns. I remember when they were going to be just basically disbanded. I lived by a guy that I was in college with, and I've known the guy for a couple years, and he was a Cleveland Browns fan from Cleveland. And I sat and got drunk with him that night. He found out, and I felt so bad for him.
They don't have nothing to cheer for. Like they
and
don't.
He was just despondent, you know. And
I mean,
they lost their franchise, and that's shitty. I mean,
well, they went into the scurry of the night in the tractor trailer trucks. And Art Modell took them out in the middle of the dead of night. And that's why they are a shit team, because that's how they left. You know what I mean? And then I think Art Modell wasn't getting the money for the stadium or whatever. I mean, that rivalry. I was there at the last Steelers-Cleveland game. I got an Iron City can upstairs. And Cordell Stewart was quarterbacking, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Sometimes the X's and O's in Steeler history sometimes fades for me sometimes because I'm older. I mean, I used to do a lot of Steeler knowledge. I try. But Jim Brown was there.
Oh.
Jim Brown was there. And
I said,
Jim Brown was a great athlete. And I said, "Hey, Mr. Brown, how you doing?" He just fucking looked at me and I was like, "Oh, fuck you." I was drinking. I was like, "Hey, man, I was trying to be nice." You know, I was like, "Oh, hey, Mr. Brown, how you doing?" He just mean mugged me. I was like, "Well, fuck you." You know, 100 Rifles and Guns from 10 Navarone or whatever movie he was in.
Yeah, he was in good movies, man.
Yeah, but also too, I mean, he did get all those, in 9 seasons rushing. Okay, we have another super chat question from 412.
Or that was Steelers Nation 412. What did she say? What's your favorite Steelers game of all time? Mine is absolutely. That's not a Super Bowl. Would be the game where the bus basically rocked Urlacher on his ass, and it was in the snowy.
I was at that game. And
I watched it. I watched it on a ship TV in Iraq. So
I have right there. Oh, I'm moving. There it is, right there. Yep, you see it? It's on the wall.
The only game I got to see all year, other than the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna say, now when I was a kid, okay, it was hard to watch. I mean, I'm in second grade and third grade when they played the Rams. Yeah. You know, Myron Cope and Jack Fleming on the radio. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, my dad was not a sports guy. My dad.
Jack Fleming fact, Bubba. Do you know Jack Fleming? You know,
I don't know.
Who else he broadcasted for?
I'm going to say West Virginia football.
He did. He was the voice of the Mountaineers up until
he was
went to school there.
Well, he was the voice of the Steelers football, and I remember the Steelers Super Bowl against the Rams, listening to it on the radio. And because, like I said, my dad's not a sports guy. If John Wayne or Clint Eastwood and a war movie or whatever is on, or a Western, that's on the TV at my house. You know what I mean? We only had one TV in the 80s, so I got a black and white TV, so I got to watch Steeler games upstairs finally. But I'm going to say probably because I got to experience a Steelers Super Bowl against these Seattle Seahawks coming in, I'm going to say I got to experience that because I was working as the bar manager at K Arena up here, and when they won the Super Bowl, there was like 20 fucking cases in the back of fucking champagne. Oh yeah, there was fucking from New Year's Eve. There was fucking leftover champagne, and I gave everybody a bottle. I was like, I'm telling you, dude. I gave everybody in the bar, because we had a Steelers Super Bowl party. I gave everybody a bottle, and then I was like, that's probably my greatest. Like the comeback victory from Cleveland at the Rose Inn, like I talked about last night. There's a lot of Steeler games, and there's a lot of disappointment too. 4-1-2,
Right.
2 AFC Championship losses, playoff losses that I know we could have won. The fucking Tim Tebow fucking game irks me.
Oh,
I swear to God, I thought I heard the referee whistle, but that's not the case. So, and then I got other guys saying, George is in the golf. Oh, Jesus. God bless you. Okay. Another question here on a super chat from Steelers Nation 412. Who was your favorite Steelers player that you met?
Okay.
Shane?
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Shane.
So when was this? Probably 2014. I got to go down to Heinz Field with this veterans group. They brought maybe 10 veterans down there. I got to hang out with Pouncey, and my dad went with me.
Okay.
And so Sweezik, my dad got to kick a field goal.
Did he make it?
He made it, yeah. Kiesel was there, Pouncey. It was really neat. That was fun. That was fun. So Kiesel, because I got to I was just infatuated with the fact that his beard was just so it looked like it was fake. He looked like the guy. What was that? Yukon Cornelius from and I said something to that effect, and I thought he was either going to punch me or laugh, and he laughed. So
he laughed.
Yeah.
I've met so many 412. I've met so many. I mean,
Rocky Blyer's always a sweetheart.
I met Rocky Blyer is good. I got a picture of Gifford meeting him in the parking lot in the bar here. And I met him one time. The Fan, 93.7 The Fan, had this big, huge sports thing at Stage AE. And they had Pirates, Penguins, and Steelers, and Bruno Sammartino. And Franco was there. I met Franco. I met Rocky Blyer again. I met Rocky Blyer when I was a kid because my grandfather, I didn't meet him. My grandfather got me a Rocky Blyer autograph when I was a kid. I think when he scored his last touchdowns at Kansas City. But I did meet Mike Webster when I was a kid. He was as big as a house. I've met, I got Mike Logan. I met him at the Jerome Bettis induction at the Hall of Fame. Was one Kiesel, Marvell Smith. That was one of the greatest times of my life besides getting married and just having fun that I can, sometimes I can say stuff and sometimes I can't. If you ever have a chance to go, Shane, to the Hall of Fame when a Steeler gets inducted, it's like something else. It's something else. So, and I saw Big Ben there. That's when I got that picture with Big Ben. I almost kissed him. Louis Lips. I drank beer with Louis Lips, and I was with a buddy of mine. He had a Raider Raider coat on, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, Steelers beat the Raiders bad." Because I wouldn't let anybody else, like other teams, put their colors on in my vehicle. They had to put it on after they got out of the car. But I will say this one, 412. Brian Hinkle. I met Jack Lambert. Jack Lambert was a prick.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay, Mean Joe Green, because when I was a kid, I got his autograph.
Brian
Hinkle. Brian Hinkle was pretty cool. I drank beer with Brian Hinkle. He was walking his dog, and he goes, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "Oh, we're here at the Rib Fest. We go, Jack Lambert's here signing autographs." And he was like, "Oh, that motherfucker, how's he look?" I go, "Oh, he looks skinny." He's like, "What? He got AIDS or something?" I'm like, "Holy shit." He was busting his balls. I'm like, "Holy shit." But yeah, Brian Hinkle was pretty down to earth. And Brian Hinkle wasn't a bad linebacker either.
Amos Zaraway's real quiet, and I knew him in college and hung out a few times with him, but I didn't know him when he was a Steeler. But actually, Amos signed that after, for me.
412 said he met AB
before the
Beanie Mac.
Yeah, B-Mac is good. You know who's been getting some shit, and let's talk about it. Okay.
Can I guess? Let me guess.
Ryan Clark.
Why did I knew that was going to be?
Well, Ryan Clark made a comment to a reporter
Okay.
and said, "Well, you've never played." But Ryan Clark doesn't say that to the female reporters, and he doesn't say that to other. He only said that to this one guy, and it just came across as maybe a little bit shitty, just saying, Ryan Clark, that just didn't come across right. So,
Sometimes Ryan Clark tries to be Stephen A. Smith, I think.
He tries to be Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, that's just my opinion, people.
To Stephen A. Smith, like, you didn't play ball.
Well, look, Mark says that he's not a fan, doesn't feel like a Steeler anymore. I think when he gets to ESPN, like, I'm not a big ESPN guy. I used to be. I used to like watching ESPN.
Yeah, I hate it.
I just think it's just a racket now, with the WWE going to him and stuff like that. But I just think a lot of the ESPN personalities are not as good as they used to be. Well, we have another question from 412.
Well, hey, wow. I'll start this and you can finish it.
Go ahead, brother.
Softball. Now, 412. Bubba, I'm gonna speak for Bubba, and he's gonna freaking finish it. Mark Madden, we're not huge fans of Mark Madden. He's full of shit as a Christmas goose. He just tries to get a reaction all the time. He's a huge douchebag, and he doesn't have any redeeming qualities. He doesn't have any. He's just hollow.
For his street hockey league charity thing that he does every year. He tries to play a role. He tries to play the heelish heel commentator.
It's fake
in Pittsburgh sports media, and it's fake. Yes, you're absolutely right.
He's so fake.
Yeah, and
there's no sincerity to it.
But because I've seen another part of, I've talked to Madden for 45 minutes before at a wrestling show that I was on, and me and him talked for 45 minutes.
He's probably a good guy then.
Totally different than he was on radio. Yeah. I mean, I bought him and Chris Jericho, Y2J. I bought him a beer at the strip joint in Pittsburgh after a Monday Night Raw. Yeah. And Chris Jericho come over and thanked me. And that was the second time that I bought Chris Jericho a drink because I partied with him before, but that and 50 cents gets you a cup of coffee. It's just his way he does stuff, 412 in Pittsburgh media. He's anti-Steelers. And he does that because he knows the Yinzers will call. Okay. And here's another one. Which one's worse?
Dave Portnoy all day.
Yeah, because he just knows how to rile up a crowd.
Dave Portnoy is that's like the difference of Dave Portnoy is bright.
He's very smart. I mean, he's very business oriented.
Guy. And Mark is he can wipe his own ass, he can brush his teeth, and he can probably tie his shoes.
Well, no, he doesn't tie his shoes because he gets those shoes that slip on.
What do you mean, Jamal, the lion tamer? What is that? Oh, I didn't get that.
I don't know. Mark, here we go. Mark Madden versus Marky D. Australian rules steel cage match.
Marky D has some reach.
Yeah, and Marky D is one tall motherfucker. He'll be looking down. And
Marky D's the kangaroo kick finisher. And
then Mark will be like, "Hey, you talking shit on the Steelers?" And he just fucking hits him over the top of the head.
Pepper, you're late to the party.
Pepper,
good to see ya.
Pepper, how do you think? A question for Pepper in the chat. How do you think?
Oh, that's Christian's finishing move.
That is line.
Line tamer. My bad.
I'm sorry. How do you think Rodgers is going to fare Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks?
Let's get back to Steelers stuff.
Yeah. Pepper just loves Aaron Rodgers.
She was in here earlier and left, but man would be out of breath. So I don't know.
I still got two more. I got two more keys to victory. I only got one. I got the wrap up. The second one is going to be, as always, like the first game, having the tackles keep Aaron Rodgers upright. Broderick Jones has to have a better game than last Sunday.
Yeah,
That's my second take.
He allowed three sacks and 4 rushes, and he
Yeah.
definitely needs to.
So if he has a better game, then it's already an upgrade. And then my third key to victory would be the Steelers running the ball with efficiency and hitting the holes. Now, I was watching this other podcast today, and Mark knows who I'm talking about. It's the lady Flawed. She does college football, and she does Steelers stuff. And she was talking about how she hates when the Steelers run the sweep. Look.
Why?
If the execution of the blocks are in, the sweeps will work with the fast back like Jalen Warren. Eric Pegram and the fast backs on the outside is good. You know, if you're a fast back, you can get 6 to 8 yards.
The sweep works with Smith. You just got to be able to.
And I said that. I mean, you know, but I mean, she's not in the X's and O's, and I'm not either, but I do know a little bit of football. If the execution of the blocks or block to the expertise of the line, the running back get the pitch and go outside and can get 6 or 7 yards without being touched if the execution is there. If you don't execute, those sweeps and those outside runs are not going to work. Mm-hmm. You can't have that. We got speed. Now we have speed, then we don't have power back. So we need to get like 80 to 120 yards rushing the ball to take a little pressure off of Aaron Rodgers.
What's the over-under on rushing yards? Chat first, then Bubba. Chat, hit me up. I'm gonna give you some yardage. 130 yards over under for the Steelers this week. Go. Over under. Gene says 150.
150. Ooh.
After it says under, so under 130.
Under, over. Dougie P says under. And what Pepper says, I want to tell all of you, no matter how many times you ask me.
Okay. We got you, Pepper.
I'm happy for my team. Okay. Let me see. Tom says over. Ooh. You said over 120?
Over 130.
130. Over. Steelers 412 says Warren 120 and 1 touchdown. That's just him.
That would be an over for the whole team.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, as it pains me to say this, I'm gonna say under 130.
I agree.
It's gonna be more. It'll be more. I agree with. Well, Devil says push.
Yeah, I would say either push or under.
Pepper says I'm gonna go with under. Yeah. Let's try to get to 100.
Yeah.
I'll
take over 100. Over 100 with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I think you have a good chance of winning.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I know they're going to score 31 points. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be, the cloud's going to be electric. I think the weather's going to be good. Kickoff is 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
12:30. I'll get you set up for 12:30, and Shane's going to be running the roost by himself.
I have admin. I'm just going to set it up on my wife's computer.
You got it. I got you. You're in charge there, Captain Sulu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll send me a link so I can actually, try to do. Okay. I understand, Randy. Yeah, we don't play the Seattle Seahawks all the time, but lately we have been, though.
Yeah, that's a tough flight from Seattle to I used to fly into Seattle. Now I fly into Eugene.
Is that's rushing? That's not total offense. That'll be rushing with the Shane question.
With Portland, I should say. I don't fly into Seattle.
Gene says over and under Rodgers out tunnel first.
He's not out of the tunnel.
Under. He's not out first.
Never out first.
He'll come out last. He'll get the biggest pop. Yep.
That little ear thing with some big balls.
Oh, he's ballsy, man. I'd be ballsy too. He's a general. He's like a surgeon. He's like Dexter. Hey, Toddy, how you doing? So, wow, Shane, Boz will be out first. So,
did you see the meme? Before we leave, I don't know if you've seen it, but the meme of like that kid from the Christmas Story, like looking at the lamp, and it's like Boz's leg.
Yeah, I see it.
Boz's leg, and he's like looking at it like, oh.
He's gonna be AFC special teamer more than just once this year. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
And if Aaron Rodgers would have had another 20 yards, Aaron Rodgers probably would be in the top 5 of quarterbacks with the percentage of the passing. He had 136, rating. That's the best in 8 or 9 years. Yes, I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take over. He's going to be over. He's probably going to have 3, maybe 4.
What are some parlay picks that you should probably take this week, Bubba?
I wish
what
I had
some parlays. I don't know. What on?
Well, I took FanDuel with the touchdowns, and I took Washington. I took the Steelers defense, and then I took DK Metcalf.
What about taking Scotty Miller or taking something like that for
you got to go. I got to on FanDuel. You got to take those high odds. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll do something. I'll probably have to do it the night before because the internet's crazy there at the stadium. You know what I mean? So yep. I don't bet a lot, just a couple dollars.
Yeah, like $5, something like that.
Yeah, a couple dollars.
Yep.
So we've had 18 super chats.
Huh.
Unreal. And let's go. I want to take a shout out, the Gene to 412 to Mark, Steelers Nation Australia, to Z. Oh my God. To Mark again, to Gene again. God bless you. Gene again. For Tom, thank you so much. Mark, thank you. Devil, God bless you. Steelers Nation Australia again. 412 for many. 412 with a whole bunch. Thank you so much, 412. And I just want to say before we get out of here, like it's over. I'm overwhelmed, and I appreciate you guys in the chat. And me and Shane love coming on and doing this, and we love working with Mark on Tuesdays. And we love talking about Steelers and talking about stuff that entertain you guys. And we'll do whatever we can to make you guys entertained. And I appreciate everybody that spends time coming in the chat, because there's other things that you could do, but you guys choose to hang out with us for an hour and shoot the shit like we're all at a bar.
Bubba, Afton.
You got to be kidding me.
First sticker.
Oh my God. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you, Afton. Oh my God. God bless. Jesus. I'm overwhelmed, Shane. So, Shane, I'll let you say something before we get out of here.
Guys, see, here's the thing. No matter how crappy the day is or how tired you are, it's always great to come on here. It's a great community. And that's what we try to establish, a great community. No matter what your thoughts are on anything, the one thing we do share is a passion for the Steelers and genuine care and compassion for each other here on the chat. So we want to continue that, and we will be having a get-together for the draft. So whatever we can do to help you get to Western Pennsylvania, make you feel welcome, let us know, and we'll be your we'll help you. And we would just want to be here every Wednesday, every Monday, and of course every Tuesday with Mark. And we'll continue to try our best to entertain you. And it's just basically Bubba and me doing what Bubba and me would do if you guys weren't here.
It would same thing. And we're not an X and O podcast.
No,
we are just the podcast of entertaining Steeler knowledge about our love for the Steelers and cool stories that we can bring and tell you guys. And we just I am so overwhelmed. This is awesome. I never thought when I've been doing podcasts since 2018 in different formats of wrestling and whatever, doing Pittsburgh, winning awards for best podcast with my buddy Todd DeFazio. Tonight was something very, very special. So, but we are going to do the hot dog and Burns. That's going to be a membership.
Yeah, so that'll be a membership thing. So we're thinking of some different things to do there. And then, of course, either Punksy Pete or the hot dog will probably be roasting people, but I think Punksy Pete's too nice for that. He's just
the hot dog is not. Steelers hot dog does not care about anything or anybody. No, but Shane, thank you as always. Good luck to you Sunday. Holding the commander, Captain Spock, because live long and prosper. So, and guys, we will see you next Monday. Shane will see you Sunday. I will see you guys next Monday. And thank you guys so much. Go Steelers, 31-13. Pittsburgh over Seattle. Shane, what's your score before we get out of here?
31-16, I think is what I said earlier. So
okay, awesome. Thank you guys. Have a great night, and always think positive and maintain positivity, because through the hours of darkness, the light always shines. Thank you guys.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Good night.